Welcome back, everyone, to Let's Conquer I Want to Be the Guy. Are you guys ready for this? Because I am stoked, because this is going to be the last bit of I Want to Be the Guy that I am going to be doing for a while. So, hope you guys are ready. Let's just get along and enjoy the ride. Oh, I have to tell you just that everything that we are about to do in this game from this point on, I can say is part of my favorite part of this game. And it starts with the road to the guy. Like I told you guys that one of the things I love about this game is just the variety in it. And this is just another example of that. We go from just standard screens to suddenly a huge world. A huge auto-scrolling world. We have Cheep Cheeps, we have... And I said that there wasn't an ocean in this game, but I was completely not even thinking about this. So there totally is an ocean, and I want to be the guy, but... He doesn't share it with the rest of the world. He keeps it all to himself. Oh, 1, 2, 1, double, and through the tiny hole. Oh, yes. And, oh, you have to love the Moon song. After all, that's what this one's called. It's from, I believe it's called DuckTales, and I missed the jump, but I don't want to finish that in just one take, because this is easily one of the best parts of the game. You don't want to just pass by it too quickly. Just the road to the guy, 10,000 kilometers. The stars are out, the moon is up there. And you know, I think those stars are again like those laser diamond things that I was referencing in the first episode of this. So, I don't know what's up with them. And also, you can pretty much just run along here and stay ahead of the cart if you want. And it's another thing that I just love, is that they give you the choice. It's like, oh, you can stay with the cart, or if you want, you can run on ahead yourself. And you also have the option to shoot the Cheep Cheeps or just avoid them, so it's really all up to you there. 1, 2, 3, double through the hole. Yeah, I've done that so many times, believe me. And this section is probably the hardest part right here. Okay, there we go. And we should be good from this point. And it's a tricky thing they do there with having the little thing just flip over on the side there. Oh, come on! I don't think that's ever happened. I don't think I've ever had so much momentum that I've gone past the cart there at the end. But, you know, it's always going to happen whenever you're doing this with commentary. You get all those magical little moments. And I would honestly... I couldn't think of any place that I'd be happier to be stuck on. If there's any place that you want to get stuck on in this game, I would say it would have to be here. Because this is honestly one of just the most enriching parts of this game. Like, without this game would easily be... It easily wouldn't have gotten me as interested in the series as it has. Well, just in the type of game. If there wasn't something like this, it wouldn't have been able to capture my heart so easily. Double jump through the loop. And cool thing is, you just look up in the sky, you see that moon, how it's just kind of following us along there. Oh, and it's just so perfect. It just has an end of game feel to it. Okay, 4 times dying there, that's a bit ridiculous. I'm sorry guys, I haven't played this game in a while, which is probably one of the things that's kind of happened with this Let's Play of sorts, is just the fact that, well, I haven't been able to record it as consistently as I would have liked, and I kind of do fear a bit that may have been a bit of a problem with actually making this as good as, say, any other Let's Play that I've done, is just the fact that, like, heck, at this point I still haven't gotten the 5th episode out yet, so... And I've had that recorded for quite a while. I don't know why, it's just... It always just seems to take me more time to do editing when it comes to this game than with any of the other ones that I've done. But... the thing that I really just want to get across to you guys is that you shouldn't hate this game. Because it has a lot of magical aspects to it that you can't get in any other sort of game. And then it's just that ability that you get from Mega Man. It's just the ability to be able to play a game like this. And if you do it over and over again, then you can actually have some fun at it. And that's one thing that I'd love to see, is if people could actually enjoy this game for what it is, as opposed to just hating it. Boom! Gotta love just the momentum shifts in this. But now we have a boss fight. Yeah, you thought we were done with just those 6 and we just had the guy left? No, they have another boss. Is it the moon?
It's a dragon with the strength to take on even the moon. He is Snowflake the Wonder Camel, Yellow Dragon!
Oh yes, heck yes. We have to give one of the most random names possible to the last of the regular bosses. But this is pretty much a Mega Man-esque battle, the entire thing, really. And now... But it really isn't as hard as you would think it would be for being an end area type of boss. I'd honestly say it's one of the easiest bosses, to be honest, because it's just a little bit long, otherwise it's not really a problem. I seriously cleared this on like my 5th try or something, first time playing this game. Like, I almost cleared it first try, which really damn surprised me when I got this far. I guess it's just a whole part of the game where the game starts to get that feel at this point where you're actually good at this game. You can actually play it. You can survive the impossible. You can accomplish anything. And it's just at this point where you'll actually begin to enjoy the game. And it's the same with the final area, although the final area, I know that a lot of people probably have had some trickier times there. But it's to be expected. After all, it is the guy's palace. You're not going to get through there without a few bumps and bruises. Oh, and there he goes off into the distance. What does that mean? It means we have to get ready to do some more extreme platforming. Come on, Snowflake. There he comes. But the only tricky thing I think that you would have is if you weren't necessarily good at doing the double jump portion here, because then you might get screwed over at the end. Also, word of advice, don't double jump off the last one, because if he's really close to you, he'll get you in the head. But if you just drop and do a mid-air hop, you'll make it just fine. Oh, and here we are. I believe this song is Monty on the Run or something like that. It's from a game, I have no idea what it is, but it fits this dungeon about as well as the main theme to I Want to Be the Guy does. Fits all the typical grass-like areas. But just listen to that music, just once it actually starts kicking in. Let's start jumping across the fire. Let it burst down on the bottom rung. And I can't sing to this song. No, I can't. So I'll stop. But, you know, the game doesn't have as much fire as you would think for a game that tries to kill you, and yet once you get to the palace of the guy, they, of course, bring in all the fire, because, after all, what is a final dungeon without having a... It's just really fitting, thanks to Mario, having a fire area as the last one. It just fits really well. Oh, come on! I'm seriously... You can tell right now that I have not played this game in a while. I'm just... But the important thing isn't that you have to play the game super well to enjoy it. The important thing is just to be able to enjoy the experience while you're having it. And that's the truth. Oh, yes. It really isn't as bad as you'd think it would be. Except the hand. The hand can be a problem if you haven't practiced it. That's the only thing about this dungeon, is that some of the segments are a bit long, because it pretty much doesn't have any normal segments. It cuts out every other save point, so it's some of the flaws of playing this on very hard mode, I know, but I'm gonna do it, and I don't care what people damn well say about it. Because the game would go way too fast. I mean, it's gone by fast enough already with just me boosting through all the areas here. So it's only fitting that this area should take a little bit more time. So, anyway, what else could I really talk about here in the meantime? Okay, well, I guess I could apologize for one of the reasons why I haven't been on as much recently, is that I got a pretty bad cold a few weeks back, and yeah, I'm still sort of recovering it from a bit. You may be able to tell, I don't know, from hearing my voice. I know I can still feel it a bit up there, but I can actually talk now, so it's not too bad at this point. But yeah, it was kind of made it a pain in the ass because I was looking forward to recording and getting this done, but sadly that didn't end up happening. Oh, and this place is infamous, the Labyrinth of the Guy. Trust me, doing this first time is always a pain, especially if you have no idea where to go, but the key thing to do is to go in the places that you wouldn't think to go, which is to go upstream of where the boulders are coming. So like here, you just come up to where the boulders are falling down. Like, you might not think about to do stuff like this normally. Oh yeah, now we are in business. We're done the labyrinth, and
Hey, I got to make one last appearance before the finale.
yeah, Bowser actually does get to make an appearance, and he can actually talk in this case because he does actually have a role here. It's not like just a painting, like, watch. Boom! Fire just comes out and sets that guy on fire. So much fire in this dungeon, like I keep on saying. Oh, but double jump failed me there. Never works when you expect it to, but sometimes it does. Doop. And Cherry goes bye-bye. And again, you'll just see here as well. In the very next room... Oh my gosh, I almost killed myself there. I almost killed myself again. But somehow that worked out. Except that then I double jumped off the edge like an idiot. Gosh. Bowser, you really should... You should honestly be doing more commentary on this channel. I don't know why, I just like having Bowser around. It always makes things interesting, although I will admit his voice is really just painful to do sometimes. Yes, I admit, Bowser is secretly me. Who would have guessed? No one. I wonder if anyone actually did think that there would be someone else who actually does Bowser. That would be weird. But again, just variety. You gotta love it in this game. And, like, who would think that you would be doing this with cherries? Just, oh, those things that have been trying to kill you all this time? Well, guess what? Now you have to play a minigame with them. And it actually makes sense. Shh. Like, I remember playing this type of game. I don't know exactly what to even call it even, but it's just one of those ones where you have one of the paddles at the bottom and you try to destroy everything. And I just love how it's used in a 2D platformer game. And it's just nostalgic and awesome. And bouncy, bouncing, bouncing the cherry. Seriously, don't kill me. Sinistar's eyes are gleaming, even though you can't see them. Oh, I don't know what the heck it's going to be like getting back into recording regularly. But, oh boy, platforms start getting destroyed and things start getting chaotic. Let's see if we can clear this entire room out. You know what? I'm not even going to do anything anymore at this point. I'm just going to sit along the wall, let the cherry do all the work. I'm sorry for being so damn lazy, but you know what? Sometimes you just have to let cherries do your work for you. Oh, and there, now his eyes are gleaming. Ooh, and now I can actually get up here. I could go to the next room, or I could be suicidal like that. Oh, I'm so dead. I am so dead. That was probably the stupidest thing I could have done right there, but oh well, I'm having too much fun with this game. I don't want it to end. It's weird. Suddenly, like, I've been having trouble getting into this game, but now that I'm not concerned with dying at all, it just makes it so much more fun. That's the thing you have to get about this game. It doesn't matter how many times you die. You just have to have fun with it. Like, I've shown in the other episodes that I've done that it's possible to get through a lot of this game without dying. But the thing is that it's also fun to play this game with lots of deaths, because then you get to do the fun stuff over and over and over again, and just love it. Like, that's one problem I've had, is just, by doing this game just so fast, is that it's gone by so fast, and I haven't had as much of a chance to really do these segments as much as I would want to, so some of them just went by so fast, and I never got to talk about them or enjoy them. And do random things. That's another thing you have to love about this game, is that random stuff will happen that you'd never expect. As I believe I've demonstrated before at some point. And it's definitely a nice feature that they actually made it so the cherry changes the direction it bounces for those cases when it gets stuck going back and forth and there's nothing you can do, because otherwise this place would be a pain. Imagine that if any time it got stuck bouncing back and forth, you're like, oh great, I have to start over now. Oh boy. Probably not the best idea what I'm doing, but you know what? It's going to work out just fine. See? Not a problem. And then, again, variety. Now, it's a shooter. A sideways shooter. Just a space shooter. Seriously. Like, what won't they do at this point? And let's let this guy actually have a few shots. Yeah, it sucks if you don't know where that guy spawns and you don't get up there and shoot him in the face. It's painful. But there's a cool glitch that you can actually do there where you can become invincible and then do this entire area without even taking any hits. It's, one of those undead glitches that I may have mentioned at some point. I don't know if I've covered much about the undead glitches in this game, but there's a few areas where, thanks to special timing, you can actually, with warps or those sequences, that you can actually make your guy essentially invulnerable to getting hit by spikes and dying at all. Oh, Ryu Hayabusa, I will get my revenge! Oh no, the game's crashed! Wait a minute, I'm still moving. How could the game crash? Oh, it's a trap. Yeah, you have to love that. The creator realized that he couldn't fix the problems with the game breaking down so much, so he's like, mwahaha, that I shall make a game screw up that will mess with you and actually kill you. So you see, all those game breakdowns, they were for a reason. They were just set up for this one troll death right here. Now there's two ways we can do. We can either do it the long way of just jumping across there and possibly dying, or we can do it the alternative way and just ride lazily along the bottom. I've just seemed to do that all the time. Seriously, just ride along the bottom like it's no thing. Oh, incinerator of the guy. Which means that in this next room, we're at the tower. The final tower. Yeah, damn it. Once you reach here, you know that it's getting to just the finale area. But, do you see what I mean about this final area and just the variety of stuff it's been having? We've had auto-scrolls to the side, we've had mini-games, we've had all sorts of things, and I'm not gonna make it. But the game has just been an incredible treasure trove of a variety of gameplay, especially at the ending. It's just your reward for getting to this point in the game and putting the time and dedication to actually do somewhat well at this game. It's just amazing. And I love it. And I hope that you guys from watching this Let's Play have gotten some of my enjoyment from playing this game, because it's really a game that I wish that people would actually get interested in, because then you guys might decide to go and support some of the other ones that are out there. There's one in particular that I feel really needs a lot more support, and it's a game called I Want to Be the Ouija. If you want to know what my view on that game is, it's like if I Want to Be the Guy were made to be a real game and not a torture device. I mean, the game is still hard, I'll give you that, but the thing is that it just has upgrades, it has better graphics, it has fun bosses, the gameplay is fun and amazing, and I just love that one about as much as I love this one, too. So you know it has to be good. And are we gonna make it through the narrow spike path of death? And yes, we are! Yes, we are. So you know what this means, guys? We are now at the final boss. I was just holding my breath there in case I killed myself on a spike. I've done that before. Evil save block of death and destruction. So, anyway, let's just go fight him.
Die, monster! Who's what? You! What is this? Another child? One more for my score.
I am Mrs. Fruit, Spike, and Moon! Now I shall miss you, the guy!
No, not the guy. The father.
What?
Yes, now I recognize you. Son, the hair, the shirt, the cape. You are one of my younger colors.
That's impossible!
Check your inventory screen, kid. You know it to be true.
Wait! Former grandfather the guy! You killed him!
As you will now try to kill me, or be killed yourself.
No! I wanna be the guy!
The ultimate destructor, the guy!
Yeah, he doesn't need to have a long intro in this case, especially since what we're gonna do here is we're gonna annihilate his ass. This is easily the boss that I just know all the tricks for. I know how to destroy this guy easily. I've had more practice on him than any other boss that I've ever fought in any game ever. He is my ultimate opponent that I can destroy and crush however I will. Like, first form, that's a piece of cake. And then he goes into his second form of... yes, just a giant form. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna quite get him, no. Yeah, you can actually get him, both his eyes, in 3 volleys each. But, no, if you guys think that this is how this Let's Play will end, you are wrong. It will not end with the typical finale of fighting the guy, but I'm probably gonna take a break from actually recording the true final battle that I will be doing in this game. So, pretty much, I'm just going to temporarily finish off this game by just completely annihilating the guy. And then I'm going to do the ultimate battle. Okay, there we go. Yeah, just look at this. Look how fast he's going down. Boom, bada boom, and he's done. So that was the game, guys. That was the game. And now we shall watch as the kid falls with his gun. The guy has been ultimately destroyed. Falcon Land has been erected, but wait, this Let's Play will not end this way. It shall end on another day.